guys, it's Dory and I'm here with Mathews. Thanks for coming in.
Hello. Are you kidding me? I'm thrilled to be here.
Well, your first book is out now.
And it's like a big deal.
It is a big deal.
It's like the biggest deal in the literary world to happen since Moby Dick. I'm so proud of this book. It's really funny. It's like LOL, and then it has this like really positive message all throughout it.
Love it. And you have these like big names coming to your side.
It's amazing. I know. And Jay Leno did the quote on the back. What's crazy is, I grew up in a little teeny farm town called Mount Vernon, Washington. And I always loved pop culture. And then I like moved like 30 seconds after I graduated high school. I was like, I gotta go to LA. So I go down there and there I am in the middle of it all. And then this crazy thing happens where I actually get a job interviewing the people who's, are in the magazine that I love, And it's the story of how all that happened and what happened when it happened.
It seems like everyone that you've worked with in the past loves you, and that's why they're helping you.
I think so. I mean, that makes it so full circle that people like Gwyneth, because, I asked her to be my best friend at the first Oscars I went to, and she said yes, and we are. And so it's so full circle that she wrote the foreword. Chelsea has been so instrumental in my career, like getting me on her show and guest hosting her show, producing my talk show that launches in the fall, publishing this book. She wrote the afterword. Jay Leno wrote a little quote on the back. It's great, full of celebrity stories, really fun. We got to get you a copy. You got to flip through. You'll love it. Your friends will love it. Everyone will love it. If you don't love it, you have really bad taste.
Tell us more about your talk show, because I don't know if many people know about that yet.
Yeah, well, we announced 2 weeks ago the talk show is coming on in the fall on E! Chelsea's, like I said, producing it. I think there's so many shows out there that sort of tear down pop culture and say, isn't that stupid? Isn't that lame? Isn't that dumb? I love pop culture. I think a lot of people I know love pop culture. I think you guys love it too. And I want to create a space let's come and talk about it and celebrate it. Not in a cheesy way, but so Gwyneth Paltrow wants to be one of my first guests, right? So I will interview her, and then the next segment I go out into the audience, and the audience can ask her a question. And then we'll Skype people in, and people in the middle of wherever can ask Gwyneth Paltrow a question. I really want this to be a place where pop culture and fans meet.
So it's definitely interactive.
Super duper interactive.
That's awesome. So obviously you've been on After lately with Chelsea. What is that like?
It's so funny because it's, it's like, it's loosely scripted, but it's inspired by actual things that happen, and some of it's not actual, but you're playing yourself, but you're playing a version of yourself. And the number one thing that everyone has in common who goes on that show is that like you're down to like make fun of yourself and make fun of everyone. No one's off limits on that show.
Well, we've seen you on the red carpet interviewing huge celebrities. Have you ever been really starstruck yourself?
The last time I was really starstruck was with Michelle Obama.
Well, that's a big one.
Sitting across from her, it's like, usually you're engaged in conversation, you're listening to what someone's saying, because I would ask her a question and like zone out. I was like the worst reporter in the history of time, because I would be like, look at her eyebrows.
Look at those bangs.
She has like great teeth. I was just like thinking, then I was like, that's the first lady. And then when she stopped like talking, I'd ask another question. I mean, really, Barbara Walters, it was not great. But it was great. But it wasn't great. But it was good.
Who are you obsessed with, but you haven't met yet?
Amanda Bynes right now. I'm like obsessed with Amanda Bynes. It's so good. It's like every morning I wake up and there's like a little gift from her on my Twitter. It is so good. I've never met her, and I wouldn't want to interview her back in the day. I mean, then it's like Snoresville. Today, fascinating. Like obsessed.
Top 10 fascinating.
Top 10 fascinating people of 2013. Amanda Bynes for me, number one.
Yeah.
Number one. What's going on with those? The socks and the one strap Adidas sandals.
The extension.
The shaved, the whole
piercings.
like the one wink eye with the selfies. Yeah. Something's going on, and I love it.
Who else do you follow on Twitter that you love?
Who else do I follow? God, I'm so selfish when it comes to Twitter, because there's it's exhausting reading when people, not exhausting, I love it, but it takes a lot of time to read every tweet that comes my way. So I do it where it's just, I have it filtered where it's just at me, and I don't really travel over there so much and read everybody else's, which is a shame. I seek out Amanda Bynes though.